Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Intercourse. Its 5-year mission to explore new weeds and find the moon of buds. To seek out new weeds and new ways of smoking them. To boldly toke where no man has toked before. Captain's log, stardate 712-2025. Our many years in space have finally paid off, as our long-range sensors have located the moon of buds. The ship's crew is giddy with anticipation for shore leave on this cannabitic planet. Captain, I can smell the weed from here. Calm down, Lieutenant Korn. It looks wonderful, yes, but we have to be 100% certain it is the sticky icky. Mr. Spock, analysis of the planet's surface. Our scanners indicate the moon is an M-class body, surface 80% foliage, 20% water and marshlands, a literal moon of buds, Captain. So it's smokable weed that could be dried out and used by tonight? Possibly. Excellent. Form a landing party. And let's get to the planet's surface. I have a hunch, Mr. Spock. We'll be smoking tonight. Mr. Scott, you have the bridge. Aye, Captain. Would you look at it? Look at those buds. Spock, analysis. It does appear to be a cannabis, both sativa and indica, with a slight variation in the DNA structure. Quite fascinating. Fascinating indeed, Mr. Spock. Perhaps we should sample a bowl.
Only the first one is free, Captain. The rest are 20 a gram.
Oh, excuse us. I am Captain James T. Cook of the Starship Intercourse.
My name is Aaliyah. Welcome to Nimbud 3.
We are explorers in space. We have traveled many light years to find the moon of buds and weed that is gas.
The buds here are fire, Captain. Perhaps your Vulcan mate could test them. I will show you.
I would very much enjoy a sampling of her goods, Captain. Yes, of course, Mr. Spock. By all means, sample her goods. We will wait over here, by the gift shop.
As you can see, Mr. Spock, high-quality dank.
Fascinating. The levels of THC in this indica strain vastly outmeasure the weed of the planet Earth. It would appear that the buds of Nimbud 3 are fire AF.
Of course! You should smoke a bowl.
I am a Vulcan. I do not partake. Oh, what the hell? Dude, I feel stoned.
It's because you got a giant hit in the lungs.
A giant hit in my lungs? Dude, I think I like being stoned. I get it. I get it. Thank you. Captain's log supplemental. Mr. Spock has been gone for hours, testing Aaliyah's goods and hopefully testing the weed as well. I'm beginning to worry. Dr. McCoy, Spock has been gone for hours. Do you think he's done testing her goods yet? Oh, yeah! Very good, Bones. You, report to sick bay, mister. Spock has got to be out here somewhere. Let's search for him. Spock! Spock, where are you? Mr. Spock! Captain, look. Mr. Spock? What are you doing, man?
I'm high, Jim. I'm high as a kite, baby.
High as a kite. But you're a Vulcan. You don't smoke.
I know I don't smoke, man, but this weed smokes you. You don't smoke the weed, baby. Let me show you. Yeah, Mr. Sulu's stoned out too, huh?
Yes, I am high. This weed smokes you, Captain. I get it.
No, Spock, Sulu, you and you, both of you, stoned! Captain's log, supplemental. I have returned to the intercourse to find it deserted. Apparently, the crew has given new meaning to shore leave, anxious to get down to the planet below. But I detect that we have not found the moon of buds, but a planet where the weed smokes you. This is something that I cannot allow. Intercourse to McCoy. Bones, are you still stoned?
Oh, yeah!
Damn. Report to sickbay, mister. Intercourse to Spock. Spock, do you read me?
Spock is here, bro. I am receiving you.
Spock, old buddy, I am high now too, and I found a brick of hash. I was hoping that you would come up and smoke with me.
Bro, a brick of hash, I'll be right up. Beat me up, Scotty.
I anxiously await your arrival. Captain's log. I await the arrival of Mr. Spock. My first officer has succumbed to the weed that smokes him. And if he hasn't sobered up by the time he gets here, I'm going to pummel him with this iron bar. Because he's my friend. So there you are, you stoned Vulcan bastard. You sober up right now, mister, or I will beat you with this metal pole. That won't be necessary, Captain. I am feeling fine. You're lying! Look at your eyes! You're as stoned as yesterday's laundry, mister. I assure you I am not. Put down the pipe, sir, or I will tase you. You're an officer aboard this ship, and I will beat you until you're sober! Very well. It's never wise to upset a Vulcan. I can't believe you tased me, you Vulcan whore! Understandably, Captain. But what you fail to realize is the effects of the transporter reassembling my molecules sobered me up, and I am no longer feeling the effects of the space cannabis. I see. So the transporter is the key. We can beam everyone back up, and they'll instantly be sober. Correct? Affirmative. Well, then let's do that. We'll beam everyone back up, and we'll blow that planet to shreds. Okay. I'm just glad we're not fighting anymore, Mr. Spock. Agreed. Because you're not just my first officer, you're my friend. And I care about you deeply. As a friend. Mr. Spock, I think I love Captain. Perhaps it is wisest to begin transporting the crew aboard so that we can prepare to leave orbit. Yes, of course, Mr. Spock. Let's bring everyone else up here so that we're no longer alone and we can leave this planet. Maybe later we can have some Romulan ale in my quarters. No. Captain's log, last entry. We have beamed up the remaining crew from the planet's surface and have planted a big-ass bomb so that we can blow that planet sky high so that no one else will run into this killer weed. Prepared to detonate explosive and leave orbit, sir. Engage. Sir, Nimbud 3 has exploded. Will we ever find the moon of buds? We will find the moon of buds, Lieutenant Korn. Even if we have to make it a 6-year mission in space. Prepare to leave orbit. Ahead warp factor 4.
Aye, Captain.